Welcome to the sanctuary of life, where the Congo Basin breathes like a living entity under the golden veil of the first morning light. Deep within the heart of Africa, a silent dawn awakens the spirits of the forest, weaving a tapestry of emerald mystery and ancient whispers. Sunlight pierces the dense canopy in divine rays, illuminating a world where every leaf and shadow performs a sacred ritual of existence and survival. A single drop of dew falls through the humid air, hitting the forest floor with the rhythmic precision of a heartbeat in this living cathedral. An intricate web glistens in the dawn, a delicate masterpiece of nature's design, capturing the fleeting light of a brand new day in the jungle. The forest floor breathes with damp vitality, a rich mosaic of life thriving in the perpetual twilight beneath the towering giants of the Congo. Bright feathers catch the first rays of sun as birds ascend from the dark undergrowth, bridging the gap between the shadows and the sky. While the forest floor remains shrouded in mystery, the canopy erupts in a golden celebration of life, far above the reach of the silent ground. Congo is more than a forest. It is the breath of the Creator, a vast expanse of green that holds the secrets of time itself. Behold the majesty of the Congo, a name that echoes through the trees like a ghost, fading into the mists of the great African divide. Enter the heart of darkness, where light and shadow dance in a timeless embrace, inviting you to witness the true soul of the wild. In the dim light of the lower reaches, the air grows heavy with presence, for we have entered the realm of the Silverback Guardians. A massive silverback emerges from the emerald veil, his presence commanding absolute silence from every creature that dares to dwell in his sacred territory. And his eyes hold the wisdom of centuries, reflecting a depth of soul that transcends the animal kingdom, watching the world with quiet, steady intensity. Every movement is deliberate and powerful, a slow-motion display of raw strength tempered by the heavy responsibility of leading his family through the wild. Among the shadows, young gorillas tumble and play, their innocent laughter echoed in the rustle of leaves as they learn the secrets of the forest. Small hands grasp the ancient vines, testing the limits of their world under the watchful gaze of their protector, safe within the green walls. Power here is not defined by brutality, but by the quiet bond of family, a sanctuary of peace maintained amidst the harsh laws of nature. The silverback stands as a living monument of patience, his gray fur a badge of honor earned through years of defending the lineage of kings. The silence is shattered by the thunderous beat of a chest, a rhythmic declaration of protection that vibrates through the very roots of the earth. Muscles ripple under dark skin as the sound echoes like a war drum, announcing to the jungle that the guardian of the grove remains vigilant. Mist curls from his nostrils in the cool air, a ghostly manifestation of the fire that burns within the heart of the forest's most noble son. In this kingdom, the silverback is the bridge between the earth and the spirits, ensuring that the rhythm of life continues unbroken under his watch. As the guardians fade back into the green, we realize that their strength is the anchor of this wild cathedral, holding the canopy against the sky. As the sun dips below the horizon, the forest transforms, casting long, predatory shadows, that signal the arrival of the jungle's most elusive spirits. High above, a leopard sits motionless, her spotted coat blending seamlessly with the flickering sunlight and the dappled leaves of the high canopy. Golden eyes pierce the gloom, calculating every movement with lethal precision, waiting for the perfect moment to strike in the symphony of the hunt. Every muscle coils like a spring, a masterclass in silent preparation, as the green ghost prepares to execute the ancient laws of the wild. In a flash of power and grace, she descends from the heights, a blur of fur and shadow, moving with the silence of a falling leaf. The pursuit is a frantic dance of life and death, where every second is a heartbeat and every turn is a gamble for survival. Silent paws strike the damp earth, propelling the predator forward with an intensity that matches the raw, unyielding energy of the Congo's heart. Nature's justice is swift and absolute. In this realm, the transition from life to death is a sacred exchange of energy that sustains the forest. The hunt concludes with the quiet dignity of a predator who understands the cost of survival, a necessary part of the great cycle of life. Her breath is heavy, and her gaze is cold. Yet there is a terrifying beauty in her triumph, the signature of a master huntress. The forest resets itself, the echoes of the struggle fading into the night as the leopard returns to the shadows, hidden once more from view. These are the ghosts of the green, the silent enforcers of balance, who ensure that no one species dominates the delicate equilibrium of the wild. Under the silver light of the moon, the forest breathes a sigh of relief, for the balance has been kept and life will go on. Behold the Congo River, the massive liquid heart that pumps life through the veins of the continent, carving a path through the dense emerald wilderness. As the sky turns to liquid gold, the river becomes a mirror, reflecting the majesty of the heavens and the ancient soul of the great forest. The giant forest elephants emerge from the tree line, their tusks gleaming like ivory lanterns as they approach the sacred waters for their evening ritual. The heavy rhythm of their footsteps mingles with the sound of splashing water, a scene of peaceful coexistence at the edge of the world's greatest river. With gentle strength, they drink from the life-giving flow, a moment of respite for the titans who wander the deep shadows of the Congo Basin. Below the surface, a hidden world thrives in the darkness, where prehistoric predators and shimmering schools of fish navigate the deep, silted currents. The guardian of the depths watches in silence, a living fossil that has seen empires rise and fall while the river continues its eternal journey. The water carries the stories of 1,000 miles, washing over the roots of the jungle and feeding the hunger of 1,000,000 living things. On the calmest stretches, the forest looks at itself in the water, a perfect symmetry of green and blue that blurs the line between earth and sky. Fishermen of the air dive for their prize, their wings brushing the surface of the river as the sun sets on another day in paradise. The Congo flows toward the Atlantic, carrying the spirit of the jungle into the vast ocean, a never-ending cycle of renewal and profound grace. Above the dark floor lies a world of vibrant color, where the little wizards of the forest perform their daily miracles under the sun's warm embrace. A toucan displays his magnificent colors, a living rainbow performing a courtship dance atop the fruiting branches of an ancient towering mahogany tree. A cloud of silver-gray feathers erupts into the sky as parrots chatter in their complex language, the social heartbeat of the upper forest canopy. Flowers of impossible shapes and hues bloom in the humidity, luring pollinators into a dance of survival that keeps the forest fertile and ever-growing. On the ground, a different kind of magic unfolds as army ants move like a river of black lava, a disciplined force of nature's recyclers. Every individual works in perfect harmony for the collective, a testament to the power of the small to shape the destiny of the great wild. Delicate wings catch the light, hovering over the decay of the forest floor, turning death into a spectacle of ethereal beauty and vibrant life. Evolution is the ultimate magician here, hiding life in plain sight through disguises so perfect they defy the eyes of even the sharpest predators. From the remains of a fallen giant, a new life emerges, a tiny green shoot reaching for the light, fueled by the wisdom of its ancestors. The forest is a master of rebirth, where every ending is merely a new beginning in the endless cycle of the great Congo's living spirit. That agile spirits leap through the branches, their playfulness a reminder that even in the struggle for survival, there is room for joy and boundless energy. A tiny frog perched on a mossy branch sings a song of the rain, his vibrant skin a warning to those who would dare disturb his peace. Listen to the whispers of the little wizards. They are the architects of the jungle, building the cathedral one leaf and one seed at a time. As darkness swallows the green, the forest enters its most mystical state, a realm of bioluminescence and the deep, low hum of the midnight air. Fireflies dance like fallen stars among the ancient trunks, lighting the way for the spirits that roam the Congo after the sun has long gone. Strange fungi glow with an eerie blue light, a secret neon city thriving on the bark of trees that have stood for 1,000 years. The Milky Way stretches across the sky, a celestial canopy mirroring the vastness of the forest below, connecting the earth to the distant cosmos. But these roots hold the memory of the planet, anchored deep in the soil, surviving through ages of change while keeping the spirit of Congo alive. But even this eternal sanctuary is fragile, as the shadows of the modern world creep closer to the edges of the heart of darkness. When a single giant falls, the heartbeat of the earth stutters, for every tree is a pillar that holds up the very sky above us. The guardians watch as their world shrinks, their silent pleas echoing through the mist, asking us to remember the value of the wild. Congo is the last refuge of the wild soul, a treasure that belongs to the world but is guarded by the silence of the trees. We are the keepers of this legacy. Our choices today will determine if the song of the Congo will be heard by tomorrow's children. A simple truth remains. To save the forest is to save ourselves, for we are all part of the same great symphony of life. From the smallest ant to the tallest mahogany, the Congo is a masterpiece of creation that we cannot afford to lose to history. Listen to the call of the green ghosts, the whispers of the river, and the prayer of the trees before the music fades forever. The heart of Africa beats for all of us. Let it beat loud, let it beat proud, and let it beat forever in the wild.